You might have noticed that in the 7-message peer-to-peer call flow, we always see an ACK after the final response to the invite, but never see it anywhere else, not after the final response to the buy, for example. Now, why is this? Why is it we don't see an ACK after other types of requests? Well, that's the purpose of this module. By the time we're done, you should understand why there is no ACK after non-invite requests. The simple answer is that the ACK buys time for human input. Now, most requests don't need human input. Take the buy, for example. There's no need for the downstream phone to consult the human user, no need to ask how to respond. It knows to respond directly with a 200 OK. The user agent server handles the buy without need for human input. We haven't discussed registrations yet, but the same is true for register requests. The registrar server decides in an instant whether or not to accept the registration without need for human input. In fact, the same is true for all non-invite requests. Not so, though, with invites. The downstream phone can't tell if the callee will accept or reject the call, so needs human input to make that decision. But the user might be far away and might need a minute or two to get to the phone. Now, we know already that if nothing comes back within half a second, the upstream timer expires and the request is retransmitted and retransmitted and retransmitted a total of 7 times over 32 seconds, after which the call is dropped. Normally, though, the return 100 trying satisfies the timer, signaling no further need to retransmit. Meanwhile, the downstream callee can now take as long as he likes to get to the phone. The 100 trying removes any time limit. This time for human input has a cost, the cost being a different reliable delivery process. Now, after human input, it's the downstream user agent who manages reliable delivery. It sets the timer ready to transmit unless an acknowledgement is received. So, in summary, we see the ACK only after an invite, not after other types of request. The provisional response and ACK combination simply buys time for human input, whilst still providing a reliably delivered final response. It's only the invite request that needs human input, so only the invite needs an ACK to report reliable delivery of its final response.